Welcome back. This is Dreddeus with another episode in the San Diego Crusaders franchise. We are coming straight off the off-season episode. In the off-season, we, true to the premise of this franchise series, veterans age 30 or older only, no trades, no draft allowed, we strengthened the team quite a bit. Quick reminder, we are the owner in this franchise series. We're not the coach, which means we also have to always keep the stadium in mind. We also have to think about improving the stadium and just getting things underway in terms of finances and so on and so forth. The roster as it stands now, and I really am pretty happy with what we could find in the free agents pool. We still have Dak Prescott. We've got Jacoby Brissett as his backup. Dak Prescott, I really have to say, very, very happy to have him. Usually I don't like him that much in franchise series because he's just on the older side. I like developing younger quarterbacks, but he is fantastic to start out. The big problem will be if he starts to regress, which might not hit us as hard, but what if he retires at some point in time? He's 31 right now, and if he retires, getting a passable backup or replacement for him will be extremely tough. Extremely tough. We do have Jacoby Brissett as a backup here, but if I had to use him as my main quarterback, I think that would be pretty horrible. Or we would have to adapt our style of play. And that is another big thing that is different with this franchise series here. Usually you go ahead, you start rebuilding a team, you bring in young players, then you adapt the players to the style you want to play. Here we will have to adapt the style we play to the players that we have at our disposal. We re-signed Melvin Gordon III. He had a really great season last time around. He is a 31-80 overall. I brought in Kenyon Drake. Pretty happy with this addition. He's a very solid running back as well. And he will be able to either replace Melvin Gordon as the number one halfback, or he will just be a good complementary one. J.D. McKissick again in there to mix it up for those quicker, more shifty plays, but he did well last season, didn't regress too hard, so we did bring him back. Fullback is Andy Yanovich. He was on the board. He was a fantastic fullback to have, fifth best fullback in the league. I just think that it's worthwhile having him on the roster here. Wide receivers. We've got Adam Thielen as our starting wide receiver. 84 rated, 34 years old. Is a solid player. He did really well last season. Nothing too crazy overall, all things considered. He also had a season-ending injury towards the end of the season, but overall, not bad. We've got A-Rob. A-Rob, 31 years old, 83 overall, also in a very good spot, actually. He's doing way better here than he did in the LA Rams rebuild that I did. I cut him pretty quickly, to be honest. But very happy to have him here. New additions for wide receivers: Robbie Anderson, Sterling Shepard, Tim Patrick, and Byron Pringle. Basically, Robbie Anderson was the best wide receiver that fit our criteria here. Plus, he's super quick. Acceleration speed is great. He's a little bit taller, which means that he can stretch quite well. He's a deep threat. He's got high spectacular catch ratings. So really excited to see him on the field. We've got Sterling Shepard, just a solid addition right there. 83, 31, same thing. Very similar to A-Rob, I would say. Those are the two I would compare. Then we've got Tim Patrick. He's just a very good addition as well. 82 rated, 30 years old. Again, he fit the bill. He's on a one-year deal, so nothing crazy about that. And then finally, we've got Byron Pringle, who I did bring in because I really liked speed, acceleration, catching, and agility. That was all pretty good. So really, really feeling good about this wide receiving room here. Next up, tight ends. Tyler Higbee, big addition out of the free agent period. Start F trade, 31 years old. Straight off the Rams, basically. Catching is great. Awareness is great. Catching traffic is great. He's not the fastest, but that doesn't really matter too much. We do have Zach Ertz as well, who is regressing slightly. And then we've got Mo Alley Cox, who I just brought in because, yeah, he was available. He was the highest ranked tight end available. Plus, he's only, in air quotes, 30. So that works for me. Left tackle, Tyron Smith. No surprise, starting left tackle. Behind him, we've got Juwan James. A little bit of a backup here, also with a mentor tag. I do hope to slow down regression on Tyron Smith a little bit. Left guard, Matt Filer. Very happy about this addition. We've got Vaitai behind him. This is certainly an upgrade. Matt Filer, 32 years old, should be able to hold that spot for 1 or 2 years. Strength rating is super high, 96. So very happy with this one. Center Ben Jones, that was the best center we could get in our age bracket. I kept Lucas Patrick around because he's 31. He might grow a little bit, but not too sure about that. But Ben Jones, immediately an upgrade here. Plus, the awareness of 96 is just out of this world. Super great addition. Very, very happy to have him on board. Right guard, Zach Martin, unchanged. Fantastic player. Not going to change this, of course. We do have Kevin Zeitler behind him. He's a right guard. I did switch and shift a little bit around because I got 2 very good right guards. Couldn't fit them all into the positions that I needed. So I slotted Juwan James over here. And then here at right tackle, we've got Gabe Jackson. He's also converted right guard. And George Fant is the backup here. George Fant with 32 being the younger of the two. Let that sink in. Once again, 78 rated, not too bad. Good strength rating, that's what I was looking for. And we solidified the offensive line quite a bit compared to last season. On defense, we've got DeMarcus Lawrence, super happy about this one. Of course, he regressed. Of course, he's down to a start-of trait now, 89 rated, but still doing very well, still super good. Denico Autry, going to be his backup on a 1-year deal. We've got Dean Lowry, right edge, and Frank Clark. I just could not pass him up. Couldn't pass him up. Also, switch him over to right edge. Pretty happy with this addition here. Dean Lowry will be the starting right edge, pairing up with DeMarcus Lawrence. D-tackle, DJ Reader. This is a huge addition. He's 30 years old. He's got a starter trait, 92 rated. This is such a great addition. I cannot even tell you. 11th best ranked D-tackle in the game. It was quite a bidding war, but we got him. And that was one of the big signings in this offseason. Fletcher Cox did regress. He's down to a start-of trait, 87, still a fantastic D-tackle, will still play his part here at that position. And we've got Sheldon Rankins as a backup. He's the young guy here, 30 years old, but 80 rated. But the DJ Reader should be available for us over the next 2 to 3 years, hopefully, and hopefully also stay at the same level. Left outside linebacker, Josh Herbert and Bud Dupree. Josh Herbert is a translated mid linebacker. He's now a left outside linebacker, but losing nothing of his qualities there. Acceleration, pursuit, pretty good. Speed is okay-ish, but yeah, just a solid addition and certainly an improvement at that position. Mid linebacker, Bobby Wagner. This is another big one. Super happy to bring him in, 34 years old. 87 rated, start-of trade. Look at those ratings. And he is just such an important addition here. I know he's on the older side. I did slap a huge deal on him to just bring him on board. Didn't really care about that, but we needed to solidify those linebackers. Those were a big weakness of ours. Denzel Perriman's still here. We did tie him down. We've got Donta Hightower, who I brought in on a free agent 1-year deal. And we've got Damian Wilson. Same thing here. I did give him a longer deal, and that is probably a learning for me to not give certain players deals that are longer than a year, because I can really fill the roster out of the free agents with 1-year deals and just go after important players like Bobby Wagner, who are really going to change the way our team feels and our team performs. I can spend money on those, but I shouldn't spend money on players like Damian Wilson, for instance. But yeah, never mind. That's a learning. Right outside linebacker, Chandler Jones. I was so happy to see him there because we did have Quan Alexander. No, we had Carl Nassib. And then I found Quan Alexander and Chandler Jones sitting in free agency at the beginning of the regular season after teams had to cut down I was super happy. 33 years old, 80 rated. Huge addition here. He's not the best, I know, but he's a super solid player. Very happy to have him. And Quan Alexander, actually, also great backup to have. 30 years old, 70 rated, 74 rated. Carl Nassib, another one of those. I gave him a deal. I just felt like if he's a starter, that's okay. And if he's going to be a backup, he's going to be a lockdown backup. I shouldn't have done that. Wasting around $3 million next year, but yeah, that's a learning. Cornerback, James Bradbury IV. I'm super happy to bring him in as well. Such an important addition. He was available for grabs, and I just felt like I had to do that. The corner room, you know, locking down the passing, the short passing, that's my thing. I really like to go for that. And him and Jonathan Jones should really be able to do that for us. Both have contracts with us, so that works for me. Steven Nelson got a contract extension last season, also works for me. He's 31.78, so that's okay. And we found Kyle Fuller in the free agent pool. Again, I'm not going to repeat the learning here, but if we can get players like Kyle Fuller out of free agency on a one-year deal, then I don't have to lock down players like these in free agency. Free safety, Eric Rowe, on a one-year deal, found him in free agency. Absolutely fantastic addition. Super happy with this. This is really a quality player. Wasn't expecting to have players like this so quickly. Logan Ryan, great backup. And Bobby McCain. Yeah, he was with us last season. Also super solid player, good backup, and same age as Eric Rowe. Strong safety, Jordan Poyer. Super happy again at bringing him in. Again, he was just sitting in free agency. Snapping him up was as easy as taking candy off a baby. I think that's a saying, right? But Jordan Poyer definitely going to upgrade our strong safety position. We do have Jaron Kears here and Adrian Phillips also here. So these three are really going to be locking down the safety position. Kicker is Chris Boswell, 95 kick power, kick accuracy, 93. Great addition. And Brian Anger, unchanged, 91 kick power, 86 kick accuracy. Here's the draft picks. You can see we only have one in the 2026 draft. That's not the next, but the draft after the next draft. I gave away all of my draft picks because we're not going to be drafting. Practice squad is empty. I emptied that. And here we're back on the roster. As you can see, no players younger than 30. With all of that said, we are now going to take a quick look at the roster of the Atlanta Falcons, and then we're going to be heading into the game. A quick view at our schedule this season. We're going to be playing the Falcons at the Texans away. Those are the first two games. Then a home game against the Browns, away game against the Steelers, home against the Giants, away against the Eagles, Buccaneers at home, Ravens, Saints away, Bears, Eagles, Bengals, at home, 49ers away. Bye week pretty late actually, week 14. But we can use that for a end of season rush if you would, versus the Commanders, Giants, Panthers, and Commanders again, alternating home and away. So if you look at it, we do have a good balance between home and away. We don't have prolonged sections of away games that really drag us down, that make motivation gains hard. But here we've got 3 home games. That is positive. Then we've got bye week, and then we can really start into the ending of the season. But now the Falcons roster. Justin Herbert for the Falcons. Is that a new addition? I think it is. He was a free agent up to this season. No, he was with the Chargers up to this season. He was a free agent in offseason, and the Falcons snapped him up. I am elated to play one of the best quarterbacks in the game at the moment. He is the 6th ranked quarterback. That is amazing. Desmond Ridder, the backup. RJ Curley, a rookie. Halfback is Cam Akers. He was also in free agency. Couldn't pick him, of course, due to his age. Jameer Gibbs is injured. Tyler Allgeier is here. And Avery Williams as the backups. Ethan Carter, fullback. Wide receiver Drake London. We've got Darius Slayton. We've got Nico Collins, N'Keal Harry, Bo Collins, and Alex Rivers. Quick look. Drake London looking super solid with a startive trait, also has a real face scan. He's doing quite well in the NFL at the moment. Darius Slayton, where did he come from? He came from the Giants. All right, so new addition here. Nico Collins Where did he come from? He came from the Minnesota Vikings after being with the Houston Texans. I think N'Keal Harry was here already. Yes, he was with the Atlanta Falcons. Bo Collins, a rookie. He does have that hidden dev trait. This is going to turn out to be a superstar dev trait. I have him in my Dolphins franchise. Do take a look if you want to see that. That's more of a classic franchise where I pick a team, build the team up over time, get to grips with it, shape it the way I want it, and we're really having a great time right now. Bo Collins, third wide receiver behind Jamar Chase and Jalen Waddle. Great player. And Alex Rivers also in the mix here. Tight end, Kyle Pitts. I don't think I have to introduce him, but I think he's not even the best. He's a second-ranked tight end in the game. Super dangerous. John Fitzpatrick behind him. Sean McKeon also. What about the offensive line? Jake Matthews does have an injury. That is a little bit of a relief here. Zach Jansen will be here. That's a rookie. Jalen Mayfield, left guard. Forrest Lamp behind him. Center is Nick Harris and Drew Dahlman. Nick Harris, where did he come from? He's not initially here. No, he's in Cleveland with the Browns. Now he's a Falcon. Chris Lindstrom at right guard. Donovan Jackson, a rookie behind him out of Ohio State with a normal dev trade. All right. And next up, right tackle. Austin Jackson. There we go. I know him, of course, from the Miami Dolphins. I just released him. Just really improved the offensive line a lot in offseason. And yeah, so now he's at right tackle for the Falcons. Zach Sealer, that's another Dolphin. Jesus, what's going on there? At the left edge, behind him, TJ Hunter, 1 year rookie. Right edge, Grady Jarrett. Of course, he's there. Longtime Falcon. Emmanuel Biggers, another rookie. Darnell Penn out of California at the tackle. Tier Tart behind him, and Marvin Wilson also at D tackle. Left outside linebacker, Arnold Ebiketie, and behind him, oh Jesus, what a name, Adetokumbo. There we go. Ogundeji, that was an easy one, but the first name, what a tongue twister. Arnold Ebiketie really looking quite dangerous at left outside linebacker. Mid linebacker, Deion Jones, 2987. Troy Anderson injured. Nate Landman. I couldn't really deduce if they were playing with 2 D tackles or with one added. It's because they've got 3 here and 3 mid linebackers. Usually the position that has the 2 is a little bit more stacked in terms of depth, but not here. Will Anderson Jr. Well, here we go. What an addition. X Factor player right off the bat, 22 years old, in his second year. He was picked in the 2023 draft, of course. And yeah, just Jesus Christ, man. Behind him, D'Angelo Malone, cornerback AJ Terrell Jr., Jamel Dean behind him, Denzel Burke, Antoine Pitts, and Kendall Hamlin. AJ Terrell Jr., a longtime Falcon, so no change here, of course. I just had to think real quick here because Will Anderson is a 2023 draft class player. I was confused, but I forgot that I simmed the 2022 season, of course, to get us relocated. So didn't think of that. Quick reminder, this is where we are. Next up, free safety, Terrible Jess, Richie Grant. Terrible Jess coming straight from the Jets. Sorry, not the Jets, the Rams. And a superstar dev trade. Great stuff. In real life, I think they just released him, if I'm not completely mistaken. Richie Grant, CJ Gardner-Johnson, what a strong safety player. So we will have to be very, very aware of our long passing. And Johnny McLeod, a rookie as a backup kicker. Young Ho Koo, no change. Rigoberto Sanchez, the punter. All right. A lot of analysis. Off into weekly strategy we head. And what are we going to do? No surprises there. We're going to go for the short pass. I think that's the best bet. Limiting the run plays and the tight ends a little bit as well. As always, my main focus is to keep everybody fit. All right. So we will be going with splits here, getting as much experience as we can while not putting too much of a strain on the fatigue levels of these older players. Throw it deep. I don't think I want to do that. run it outside or run it inside. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go the blitz counter. I think that is really, against Will Anderson, that has to be the game plan. He will be eating us alive otherwise, and we just need to give Dak time to pick his routes and pick his receivers. Which players are we going to be focusing on down here? Well, I will be going for those that I want to sort of keep fit the most and keep at a high level the most. It's not really about improving players, but maintaining them at a certain level. I think I will be looking at Tyler Higbee. I feel like I need him to be at a high level. I need a good tight end. DJ Reader, yeah, that doesn't hurt. And Dak Prescott, same thing, won't hurt us. We're going to sack the QB 5 times. We're going to allow 24 points. We're going to get 250 yards, and we will get the turnover battle. Defensive training results are in. We do have a few mentors in here, so of course sometimes a little bit more experience points distributed here and there. That always helps us, but that's not what I'm after. PCL straight for Vaitai. Oof, luckily not the starter. Luckily not Matt Filer. That would have sucked in the first game. Big blow to the offensive line. All right, quick check in terms of the lineup. No surprises here. We've got Tyron Smith. Everybody is fit, so we did pick up an injury. Really happy with this tight end combination here. Both of these tight ends are really solid. Pretty happy with this. I am thinking of dragging Robbie Anderson one up above A-Rob. A-Rob did so well as wide receiver 1 last season. I'm really impressed by that. I think I'm going to go with this here, and on defense, things are looking solid. Super happy with Bobby Wagner here. I do not care if he's only a starter trade. That will help us in the long run, of course. And I could even use Fletcher Cox at right edge here. Do I want to do that? I'm going to do that. Why waste him? All right, that looks actually pretty nasty. DeMarcus Lawrence, Fletcher Cox, DJ Reader. Nice combination. Apart from that, I think we are set. Special teams looking solid. Specialists are set, and this is the empty and vacant practice squad, of course, because that is unusable for us in this franchise series. With that said, we're off to the game. I have fond memories of the stadium in Atlanta because that is where I just won the Super Bowl with the Miami Dolphins in that franchise. Here is Dak Prescott showing off our away uniform for this year. Adam Thielen also ready, Bobby Wagner, and the rest of the defense. Here's Justin Herbert and the Atlanta Falcons. I gave them the alternate uniforms with the slight red tinge in there to separate them from us, because we are mostly white and black, only with the slight snippets of yellow. And they are white and black as well. So we needed this. The red direly needed. Also played the first season game of the last season. That was season 4 of the Miami Dolphins franchise against Justin Herbert's team. That was horrible. It was really horrible. He is such a good quarterback, such a dangerous quarterback. He's just going to be pushing that offense across the field in no time. Here we go. Kenyon Drake, first go here. Let us see what he can do. I think that's going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 4. There we go. 6 yards. Actually, not bad. Another halfback dive. Let's just see what he can do. I tried to give all of the halfbacks a role on the team, meaning I've got Kenyon Drake as my starting running back. I've got Melvin Gordon as the power halfback, and the third running back is J.D. McKissick. So with this setup, I do hope that we get a good grip on things without tiring out anyone too much. Do I go with a quick slant? Do I go the halfback dive? The dive has actually worked well. I think I'm gonna go with this here. Let's see how far we can go with the with the rushing. 4 yards here, another nice pickup. Let's choose a dagger for once. I've got Tyler Higbee on that short route here. Anderson on that slanted route. Shepard is just going to be dragging players away. At least that is my intention. Tyler Higbee, well done. Stepping across the line. First down for the big tight end here. First catch for him as a San Diego Crusader. Super happy that he joined us. Really super happy. Dak Prescott is pumped. That is fine. We will need all of that pump for this game. Are there gaps in the defense here? Could I try the slants to run in between? Could I try that? Yeah, that was slapped away. Almost picked here. 13. Didn't really get there. And you can see the halfback run is Melvin Gordon. Inside zone, that is J.D. McKissick. We're going to go with a level switch here. I want to see what Sterling Shepard can do. He will be covered along the way. Will we have time for this to develop? That is a big question. That is a big question. I'm just going to say yeah now. Well done. Well done, Sterling Shepard. There we go, 3rd and 2. We can't go for those super long throws. I need to catch them pretty close. If a player does get free at some point in time, I will, of course, try to exploit that as much as I can. Do I go with Mo Alley Cox here? Those are also looking nice, man. Those tight ends. Good, but with 2 yards to go, I think Kenyon Drake should be able to pick that up. There we go. First down. This is a scrappy team. With the Dolphins, I can really sometimes go for beauty plays, you know, like really nice, develop plays, and use a play that opens up space and where the receivers can go for it, long plays. With this team, I need to be a little bit more scrappy. I need to think differently, just to make sure that I use the advantages we have without putting us at a disadvantage too much. Because, of course, we do have good players. Oh, there we go. Please shove him. Oh, couldn't shove Burgess there, but we get to the 10-yard line. What a great run here by Kenyon Drake. What a great run. Really breaking through here. Pushing back with Burgess. Oh, if we could have shoved him. If we could have shoved him, we would have been clean through. Well, no matter. Jones taking us down here. Let's go the slip screen here. Let's see. Can we get that developed across the left side? But we will flip it because Burgess needs to go back there. Yeah, I like this. This is looking a little bit better. That is a shovel pass. Pushed back here. How far are we? 2nd and 12. That didn't work. We have to acknowledge the fact that that did not work. We're going to try double corner here. Thielen. I don't like those routes, man. Those are just super complicated. Jailbreak. All right, the first half does come to an end. I do not mind that too much, the first quarter, because I'm not sure which play I want to go with here. I would really like to go with a run play rather than a pass play. However, they're so bunched up over there. They're gonna get that. Let's try this here. Sterling Shepard, right hand side run. Go, 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 go. That would have been it. 3rd and 12. But getting the separation is what is really hard for these players. Since they're all regressing a little bit. There we go. Yeah, not just double coverage. Double coverage not really working in our favor. Let's go the tight end drive here. Mo Alley Cox actually has a nice route. Actually has a really nice route. We're going to go with a tight end attack. Would have loved to get that. Would have loved to get that, but it didn't work. All right, let's go. Slightly from the right-hand side, the wind. But we do have a slower pull down. And we're going to put this next to the barn. Why was I inaccurate here? Jeebus, man. Not what I had in mind. And our defense actually manages to limit them. That is huge against a team like this. With a super hot elite quarterback. We've got Zach Ertz in motion here. We're underway. Need to get through here and a shove in the back by number 91, only 4 yards for Kenyon Drake. Halfback dive. Our next go. Are we over here? Can we try the smash drive? No. Oh man, that was just smacked away. 3rd and 6. Halfback base. I don't like this. Let's try the inside zone. And they are switching over. We've got McKissick, who is the I wouldn't say the weakest because that wouldn't be fair, but he's the smallest halfback out of all three. And I would definitely want to go with someone else here. I know that we should punt. I know that we should punt, but I'm absolutely not willing to do that. Concept. Let's go the run play, and we're going to go with an ISO. We're going to go the halfback gut here. Left-hand side. That is the way. We need to just punch through here. There we go. That is actually way more than just punching through. 2 minutes 19 in this first half to be played as we're at the 44. Held Melvin Gordon. Power halfback for us, of course. You know what? I'm going to go with another halfback dive. As we're hit with the 2-minute warning, so I will not be going with a halfback dive now. What is the suggestion? Let's just take a look at that. The bench. Well, why not? Let's try bench here. I mean, I'd like to get it to Thielen. I'm just not sure if he's really the guy to pull that off. All right. Well, he is. 34-yard line. Well done, Adam Thielen. I'm really torn if I should use him as my primary wide receiver or A-Rob or Robbie Anderson. Why, you may ask? Well, simply because they are pretty similar, all of them. Let's see, what is this one here? We've got Tyler Higbee on that out route. That is what I'm going to try to get. Nah, that's smacked away. Couldn't get past him. I needed power here and didn't get power. All right, what is this? Halfback slam. Definitely my choice here. Kenyon Drake. Yeah, wrapped up pretty quickly. 3rd and 9. Trail shake. Can I get Sterling Shepard? Can I get Sterling Shepard? Well, we're certainly going to try it, right? Nope, they picked that up pretty quickly. And if I had converted that field goal with Chris Boswell before, we would be tied right now. God freaking damn it! That's not going to be precise again! Man! This is only on me. This is only on me. Can't really fault anyone here. But at least our defense holds them, which is, again, this is huge, man. This is Justin Herbert. This is not some hobo. This is Justin Herbert. We're going to go with this. Haven't given up on Shepard. Maybe I should, though. Getting bullied. Terrence Smith. picking up an injury on this play. That is our left tackle. Not good. Definitely not good. Let's just hope that it's nothing too critical for the big man. Tyler Higbee. We do have one timeout left. Do I trust Tyler Higbee? He was always slow. So we're gonna go with play action slide here. Well done. 42 seconds still to be played. Clock is not stopping. We're gonna go with the double corner now. No wait, the clock is stopped, but why? Why is that stopped, guys? I don't know. I really hate some of those plays. I really hate them. Some of those are so strange. This jailbreak screen. Maybe it's me and I don't understand how it's supposed to be used, but it's just weird. And I'm wrapped up. There we go. 4th and 14. Timeout called by the Falcons here. Cool. Too many things at the same time. We're gonna keep Tyron Smith. And we're gonna punt. 4th and 14. That is way too far. Come on, Brian Anker. Put the ball where the sun don't shine and pin them back as far as we can. 30 seconds. Bo Collins. And again. Oh my lord. Why didn't I get those field goals? If I would have got them, then this would have been a 6-3 game at the moment. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to let the clock run down a little bit here. And I'm going to stop it now. 7 seconds to play in the first half. I'm just going to go for play action pass. Can we get something nice out of this? No, we cannot. What about a deep pass? For verticals. Let's try this. Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen should be the man to get free. All right, Tyler Higbee gets there, gets a first down, but can't push through. It was a good connection. Good connection there. And here we go. Justin Herbert. Definitely a tough opponent. We're going to have to start being a little bit more aggressive now. So I will switch over to the running inside as the offensive strategy. Chris Boswell messed up 2 kicks. All right, so we pinned them at the 38. Actually, not terrible, not great either. Should have gone for a long kick, maybe. And we can't hold them this time. That was to be expected. At some point in time, they were just going to break through. And we were just going to be able to watch. Momentum is stacked against us now. What do we have? Players have more stamina than normal. All right. Home team gains bonus momentum. Home team hot route faster. Oh, that is not great. 2nd and 6. A little bit weak on the blocking here on the offensive line. That is certainly the part that is very hard to get right. You know, wide receivers, secondary, there's a lot of players available most of the time. But here, the offensive line is really where things are tricky to get right. Dragon spacing. Trying to get Adam Thielen free. Oh man, and he drops it. 2nd and 10. Halfback slam. Left hand side. Try to shift my way through here. 3rd and 4. A bench. Gonna have 2 bum rushers. question is, I think the quick base is better. No, we can't push forward, man. 4th and 1. That's Burke. Just clogging up the run for J.D. McKissick here towards the left-hand side. Can't break through. Cannot break through. I definitely see no sense in going for the punt here. We need to break through. Melvin Gordon, off we go. Come on, man. Ah, there we go. Melvin Gordon pushing forward to the 43-yard line, which is actually not bad. A blunt dive. That's what we're going to be doing next. I am trying to speed things up a little bit here. But, oh man, Kenyon Drake, 4 yards. It is very, very scrappy. But this is the team to be scrappy with. This is not a team to play nice. This is not a team to be pretty. And I just run into the players. No hole opening up. And there we go. We're behind by 10 points. First game of the season. 3rd and 6. What do we do here? Do I try a slip screen? It does look like it could work. But I need J.D. McKissick to get out of there. Get away, man. Get away and don't be sacked straight away. 4th and 4. Taken down by Dean. 4th and 4 at the 37-yard line. It wasn't terrible. I had to get the ball away quickly, but they couldn't really create a nice screen here. 54-yard field goal. That is a long way. Chris Boswell. Can we get one in, please? This is getting harder by the minute. And this one looks like we do make. Please be inside. That looks like it's going to be good. All right. We get 3 points on the board. Chris Boswell makes the hardest kick. The other 2 were dumped. Would have been ahead. Well, no, wouldn't have been ahead. Right, another field goal. We need a touchdown ASAP. Let's go to the bench here. But as always, we are just hurting ourselves. Shove back. A-Rob cannot complete the run here. Trail shake. Let's get creative here. Let's get going. Higbee, Shepard, maybe even Anderson. I'm not ruling anything out here. Oh my lord, almost a pick. Vastly overthrown. Do I like what I'm seeing here? How much time do I have? I have a lot of time. Let's go this one here. Tried to get it out of there to Kenyon Drake. 4th and 3. Man, that sucks. Man, this sucks. Melvin Gordon, we're gonna be so bum rushed. So let's go. Let's get those 3 yards. It is a long way to go. Oh, and we can't get through. 2-minute warning hits us. And this is it. This was a crucial play. And they're away. They are away. We would need 2 touchdowns now anyways. Doesn't matter. Stay the same. But we don't have the time. And I feel like we don't have the players to do it either. To really get away here. Just bunching up very quickly there. 29 seconds still to play. Tyler Higbee does get that done, but we need to stop the clock here. And there is no time to do that. stepping out of bounds. So we do get the connection with Adam Thielen, but the game is over. Couldn't get anything done here. Mike Tomlin understandably frustrated here. Understandably frustrated. But this is, our defense did what it could. And our offense lacked. I think I need to take a look at this. 50% completion rate for both quarterbacks. That is surprising. Same yardage, 0 touchdowns. All right, that was a horrible game. Definitely the defense strong here. Akers got a touchdown, 69 yards. Kenyon Drake, 68 yards. Didn't get anything to count for it. Melvin Gordon, McKissick stepping up. Not bad, not bad. Darius Slayton, Tyler Higbee was good. Adam Thielen was good as well. Sterling Shepard, a little bit of a, joining in here. Allen Robinson, J.D. McKissick. On defense, tackle leader, Deion Jones was a beast. 12 tackles, man. Tackles for loss, quite a few here. Sacks, DeMarcus Lawrence 1.5, 0.5, 0.5, and 0.5 for Fletcher Cox, 0 interceptions. That at least is good. A media question, Jonathan Coachman. Many folks, including yourself, thought this team would perform better last season, but things did not come together. How do you avoid that again this season? Well, let's see. From start to finish, the coaching has to be consistent. Leadership starts at the top. That means the staff has to stay on point. Players in the locker room need to stay focused on our goals. This is a playoff team. They need to show that every week. We start by forgetting last season. This is a different team, and it's a team that knows we can't miss the playoffs again. Well, a lot of pressure with these two on the players. The top one actually looking more at the coaching. It is so hard to deduce which way these are gonna go, but I think we have to go with this here. All right, per win plus 2%, staff rating per loss -5. All right, that is quite impactful, to be honest. 2 wins does not equal a loss here. Quick look here into the roster. I feel like Adam Thielen did well. I feel like A-Rob could be better, possibly. So I will be putting A-Rob there. Gonna be using Robbie Anderson here. Gonna be using Adam Thielen as my wide receiver 2. Kenyon Drake, that works for me. Matt Fowler, Ben Jones, Zach Martin, Gabe Jackson, Tyler Higbee. All right, on defense, things look good so far. I actually can't expect too much. We just improved the linebacking group from very, very disgusting low 70s to mid 70 to mid 80s. That is a real improvement. And we are already going down a little bit here with these players. Chandler Jones starting as an 80, now as a pretty low 79. Joking, of course, just went down a little bit. Chris Boswell will have to improve way more. The other specialists, I feel like those make sense. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. I will now be counting the episode here. So that was the first episode with the San Diego Crusaders. Went by pretty quickly. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me here. And yeah, as always, guys, really appreciate you being here. Drop in the comments what you would like to see. Let me know what you think. Really interested in that. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.